Did you know miniguns and bolt-action rifles suck for zombie apocalypse? In this video, we will take a look at second episode of 9 worst weapons for zombie apocalypse. Just keep that in mind. If following weapons are the only thing you can get, then okay, they're better than nothing. Just train with them, so you will have more chance. And also I'm talking about rage virus types, aka infected zombies, not the slow one walking dead type. Number 9. Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. Most powerful revolver cartridge made by Smith & Wesson that can knock out variety of a small and large target with just a single shot and can even use for hunting. The main purpose of this gun was to make a handgun cartridge that can hunt all North American games. But the problems are too much recoil, only 5 round capacity, rare ammo and hard to find spare parts, and the ammo is also kinda heavy. It weighs around 265 grain to 700 grain, but even an average size 300 grain 500 Magnum bullet weighs almost twice as much as a 150 grain 208 Winchester bullet and 5 times more than a 60 grain 5.56 bullet. Most people think it's an amazing zombie gun because of its devastating power. They are wrong, and I hate. Number 8. Micro pistols and 22 pistols. Subcompact and slimline pistols are super easy to conceal and carry, but because of their lightweight and short barrel, they have high recoil, are hard to control due to their small grip, loose velocity, range and accuracy because of the short barrel, have low magazine capacity, which aren't great even for daily concealed carry or self-defense. Because of their low velocity, high recoil and short sight radius, their accuracy is terrible too. Also, these guns usually use small calibers like 380 ACP and 32 ACP, which makes them even weaker. If possible, it's better to use something like a Glock 19. It will do a way better job both as concealed carry and combat pistol. Even full-size 22 long rifle pistols like Almighty Ruger Mark IV and Glock 44 are not good unless you're against Walking Dead type zombies, because their lethality is low, even less than 22 rifles, because of less velocity, and forget about headshotting zombies, because it's almost impossible. Again, it's good for Walking Dead type zombies, but not for rage virus type, unless we're talking about the Kel-Tec CP33. It's a pistol chambered in 22 long rifle with capacity of 33 rounds, thanks to its quad-stack magazine designed by Cocaine Arms, Kel-Tec. But even if you're against Walking Dead type zombies, you shouldn't use that because it's a piece of garbage. But why it's a piece of garbage? Good question. It brings us to the number 7, Kel-Tec guns. If you saw the first part, you know this is not the first time Kel-Tec guns are mentioned. So since Kel-Tec make their guns only for sake of unique design with crappy quality, stay away from them, no matter how promising they look, like the KSG or the CP33. Because they're made for plinking and having fun, not serious applications. They're made from cheap plastic parts that will break even if you change most of their parts with quality aftermarket parts. They still won't be reliable enough for dangerous situations. Number 6. UTS-15 and pretty much all Turkish shotguns. A bullpup shotgun with a 14+1 round capacity in a, let's say, compact package. Sounds good to anyone who doesn't know that this piece of garbage will jam randomly and malfunction every mag. Just like the Kel-Tec KSG, this gun has a very cool design, but terrible quality. It's even worse than KSG. At least KSG receiver doesn't bust itself. The KSG had lots of crappy plastic parts, but this one, even its metal parts are crappy quality. Its awful design is beyond fixable. People don't even want this thing for plinking, let alone for self-defense. Also, 90% of Turkish shotguns have bad reputation on reliability and quality, so you better not using UTS-15 and pretty much every Turkish shotgun. I know there's some trustable Turkish shotguns, but with their prices you can get a Mossberg Maverick 88 or a used M590. The next option will make their fanboys mad, but before getting into that, smash that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Number 5. Bolt-action guns. Bolt-action rifles are reliable, very accurate, require less maintenance, which is important after collapse of society because gun oil will become scarce. They've been used for years as a standard squad weapons in wars, but that was before the invention of semi-auto guns. The problems are low fire rate and complicated system, especially in stressful zombie fights where every seconds matter. Low magazine capacity, usually 5 to 10 rounds. Some models take 20 rounds max or even take AR max, but many models have internal magazine that is even worse and take longer to reload. Not just an AR-15, even an SKS will do the job way better than a bolt-action gun like a Remington 700. Number 4. M134 minigun. The M134 minigun, the iconic beast of Hollywood action movies, carried by the main character, who is probably a bodybuilder on steroids, just rocks around and take out all the bad guys. But this gun definitely sucks for zombie survival because it shoots 3000 rounds of 7.62x51 NATO rounds per minute, a complete waste of precious ammo. You could use this ammo in guns like FN Scar, AR-10s, or even M1A, which are way more efficient. Miniguns are not very accurate because they don't need to. They are actually used for suppressing fire, which is why they are mounted on helicopters and military vehicles. And most importantly, you just can't carry them. The gun alone weighs about 40 kilograms or 90 pounds, and that's without the battery and ammo. With the battery and enough ammo for just 1 minute of fire, the total weight is about 150 kilograms or 330 pounds. Even if you don't want to carry it and just attach it to a vehicle or shelter, it's a still bad option because it needs electricity to work, it's hard to maintain. Trust me, it's not your average AK that you just need to open the receiver, put some oil, and you're good to go. Next option will be awakening for lots of people who think that weapon is a perfect choice. But please hit the like button if you like what you're watching. Number 3. Light drawweight pistol crossbows. Yes, they can be dangerous and neutralize people, but they're not lethal enough for taking on zombies, unless you're against the cheese-skulled Walking Dead zombies. Yes, they are handier than full-size crossbows, easier to reload, but the damage isn't enough, especially if the target is more than like 20 meters away. And if you miss your shot at that range, you'll be beaten before reloading, or if there's more than one zombies, you're screwed. But if your pistol crossbow has more than 60 pounds of draw weight, they will probably be fine to use. Number 2. 5.7 by 28mm caliber guns. FMP90, FN57, Ruger 57, and pretty much all 5.7 caliber guns. These guns shoot a smooth, fast, low recoil, accurate, and lightweight 5.7 rounds. The P90 have 50 round mags in a unique design, and their bullpup layout makes them more compact. Ruger 57, FN57, and Smith & Wesson 5.7 shoot smoothly with the 20 round magazine. There are even carbines like CMMG Banshee and other guns in this caliber. So with all these amazing benefits, why aren't they good weapons? Because the ammo is rare and hard to find, and weapon parts and mags are not easy to scavenge either. That's the game changer that makes these guns bad. But since nowadays every company is making a 5.7 caliber gun, the ammo, parts, and the mags will eventually become more available in the future. So if you're watching this video a few years later and things are different, you know why. Number 1. Machine pistols. Full auto pistols like the Glock 18, APS Stechkin, CZ75 Auto, even a normal Glock 17 with a full auto switch, or a Mag 10 are bad options because of insane fire rate that empties the mag in a second, uncontrollable recoil, and even if you manage to control it, it still won't be accurate, and you will be wasting an entire mag just to hit 1 or 2 targets. Also, most of them are unreliable and prone to malfunction. Now, if you want to know what are the most overrated weapons for zombie apocalypse are, a little spoiler, katana is one of them. Or, want to see the first part, check out the videos right here. Thanks for watching.